So what is going on, everyone? Fernando Silva here with another video, and iPadOS 14.5 Beta 4 has been out for almost a week now, and I wanted to give you guys my follow-up in terms of overall performance, battery life, if there's any new features, and then touch on the fact that now Apple is probably going to do the iPad Pro release in April, or we're still going to get it in March, but the event is going to be in April. So let's talk about all that, and let's get it started. So just to go over the settings real quick, so basically, if we go into the About again, we are on the A candidate, right? So next up, we're going to be either on the RC or the GM, whatever Apple wants to call it. But again, there weren't many visual differences. Basically what I want to do is talk about performance and the overall battery upgrades that we received through iPadOS 14.5 Beta 4, right? Because the only real difference that we got was if you go into software update, this is the what's now difference. If you go into automatic updates, this is now the blank canvas that you see. What you have to do is press this on, and then all of a sudden you get a new option that says install security updates automatically. And if I bring this closer, it says automatically install software updates overnight. After they've been downloaded, you will receive a notification before updates are installed. Your iPad must be charged and connected to Wi-Fi to complete the update. So pretty much it's going to do the same exact thing. It's just a different option to let you customize exactly what you want installed, when you want it installed, and how you want it installed. Another little change that I saw is actually with Apple Music. So if I go down here, press on Music, and most of you guys know that I'm not a music user, Apple Music user. I use Spotify just because I've been with them for forever. But now you can see if you go into the radio section, you no longer have your you no longer have your Apple ID logo or your Apple ID picture, like your little emoji, on the bottom of all these album artwork. Because if you go into your radio, normally you would have your Apple ID icon on the bottom right of these album arts. Why that was there, I don't really know, but they took that off, so that's what it is now. And then the main thing, like I said, I'm pretty much bug-free, and I did bring up an issue with the Magic Keyboard, with the smart connectors. Maybe there was an issue with the software going on back here, or maybe the dbrand skin was getting in the way. But basically, I reached out to Apple, and Apple said that it's a hardware issue with the MacBook keyboard. It has happened from time to time with other people in the Magic Keyboard. It's the first time I've had an issue with it. But since the device is less than a year old and it's within that 1-year warranty, Apple pretty much replaces it for free, or they try to repair it for free to make sure that you're all satisfied. So hopefully I'll be getting my new Magic Keyboard or my fixed Magic Keyboard here soon. But again, that wasn't a software issue, that was a hardware issue. But again, if we go into settings now and go into the battery life, you can now see that I'm getting a decent amount of screen on time and things like that. So if I go over the last 10 days, again, my screen on time is going to be a little bit wonky because we're going on 1 hour and 28 minutes. And you can see that LumaFusion is what's actually sucking up most of that power. So 3 hours and 49 minutes of LumaFusion usage basically took away 41% of my battery. Don't really pay attention to the average screen on time, really pay attention to your battery usage by app. So if I go into show all activity, 2 hours and 12 minutes YouTube took up with 19%. My home screen took up about 4 hours. It's because I don't have the automatic lock on. So overall, I'm getting a lot more battery life, and I've noticed that especially while using LumaFusion, because before, if I were to use LumaFusion, almost 4 hours of usage would take up about 60 to 70% of my battery. And now you're seeing over here that it's only taking up 41%. So overall, battery has improved dramatically, and I'm hoping that this is going to continue with the updates that are going to be released to everybody else. And hopefully that means that the new iPads, the battery life is going to be freaking outstanding. I'm expecting 15, 16, 17 hours of battery life on these new iPad Pros, especially if they're making them with an M1-like chip. But let's get out of this view and go to the normal view. So that's pretty much going to do for this video, everyone. Like you guys saw, battery performance is actually doing much, much better, and it's probably due to the fact that we're getting close to that final release candidate, which hopefully will come out on Tuesday, and you're probably seeing this Tuesday morning, so we're probably going to have another video coming up soon on either the Beta 5 or release candidate or GM version, whatever they decide to call it at that point. But overall, performance has been great, 0 hiccups. The Magic Keyboard issue is actually a hardware issue with the Magic Keyboard itself. It had nothing to do with software. If you are having issues with your trackpad, because I know a lot of you guys are having issues with your trackpad, call Apple support. You should be within warranty, and they'll help replace it pretty much for free. So that's awesome by Apple. But that's pretty much going to do for this video. Leave a comment below how iPadOS 14.5 or iOS 14.5 has been for you guys overall, because I'm always curious to know. But like I said, that's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.